So this is the safety stock. Because of that, what happens is, sometimes what happens during the supplier sends something happens in the transportation or something, some damage happens, and also they may not be able to give in time. So that's the reason we keep some extra stock, raw material. At the same time, production, final product also we keep some safety stock on the basis of the how that product is moving. If safety stock is more, there is a problem. Okay? Why? Suppose if you are doing the circuit boards. In the circuit boards has got a certain design. The amplifiers and circuits and everything is different. So the changing electronic industry, changing the IT industry, the designs and programs. So the circuit board, they may be last the design for a certain time. Suppose you made more circuit boards with certain design, then what happens later on, they change something in their chips and other things on the circuit board. Then what happens is that will be obsolete. Well, sometimes it is reworkable. You have to take that board, whatever the exactly design has been changed, that you have to take it out and add the new one, whatever is needed to finish the circuit board. So by that what happens is you lose the money reworking, and second thing is the whatever the material is there is you cannot sell it. At the same time, you have to wait until to rework it, or sometimes it will be easier to trash it. Okay, so these kind of things always happen. So we shouldn't put more stock because of the type of the materials, type of the production we are doing, that we have to see, and the viability of keeping the inventory is very tricky, and also that is a management decision. And if the stock is not there also is a problem. You lose revenue, you lose the profit. Sometimes the customers will be, if they badly need, it's not available, go to the somebody else and your competitor, then what happens? Eventually you lose that customer forever. He'll be start going and getting the material from the other supplier because he thinks that other supplier is more reliable. And also eventually you lose the market share, the share at which you are trying to sell the product, and also the impression to the customers and all that makes the difference. So how they do safety stock is they keep certain amount of that, and when they use it, that level comes down, they will stock it back. Okay. So yesterday I explained some about that, how they do that. Suppose you are supposed to keep final product 8 units, but in the October there was extra 4 units, another customer asked for that, we gave it. Then what happened? Our stock is depleted from 8 to 4. So when we do the next production, we try to add it up to make that, bring that safety stock to 8 units. Okay. So there is a methodology and the equation is there. The safety stock inventory, how we can calculate and how much we needed. Is based on number of standard deviation associated with the level of the protection. What is the protection is? The loss of the material due to obsolete. Also at the same time, the product losing means lose the customer or lose the revenue. That also a part of that standard deviation associated. So what we do is we take variance demand. Earlier we talked about that, remember that? Variance square and all those demand and things. So here is a variance demand, and we see that how long it will take to get that material. That is the lead time, deterministic lead time. Okay.